So we're going to close our eyes and get really comfortable. And as always, we're going to connect with our breath first. So I'll just get you to put your hands on your heart space and take a 5-second breath in. So breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. In. And out. We're going to do 2 more of those just to really ground our bodies into the space. 1 in 1. And out. You may keep your hands on your heart if you like, or you can relax them, it's up to you. Just allow yourself to feel centered in your body, calm and relaxed. And I want you to, in your meditation, you can do it in real life if you like, but it's quicker in meditation. You can find your way outside, just outside your home if you're at home, which most of you probably are. And I want you to find yourself a place on the earth, whether it be grass, whether it's in a garden, whether it's under a tree. Just find a really peaceful spot. If you're in an apartment building, see if there's a little bit of garden outside that you can sit and just connect to the land. And as you're sitting on your land, just be aware of where the 4 corners or 5 corners or the boundary is of your property, whatever your boundaries look like. Just have a mental picture of what kind of space you're dealing with at the moment. Your property may be shared, but even if it is, you still have a sovereign ability to work with the guardians that protect that part of the land and work with that part of the land. So allow yourself to feel the whole property. And as you start to become aware, we're just going to ask and call on the guardians of the land, the holders of the land, the angels that protect it, the guardians underneath, the original land holders. And we're just going to firstly thank them for letting us be here and letting us be on the land. And show our respects to the land itself. Whether you can see them or just feel them or have an awareness, whatever you feel is perfect. And we're just going to ask permission to cleanse and clear the property and to help raise the vibration. The answer is pretty much always going to be yes, but we still need to ask. We're going to grid your property with some archangelics just to help with the process. If you like archangelics, you can let them come in. We're going to grid the space with Michael and Gabrielle, Raphael, Uriel, sound of on a Metatron. They're going to guard 6 directions, north, south, east and west, and above and below. We're going to thank them for their beautiful presence. And what we're going to start by doing is cyclonically cleansing the outside of the house. All of the dark nooks and crannies in and around drains and plants and driveways and all of those places that we don't necessarily see under the house, under the apartment building, wherever you are. We're going to ask for it all to be cyclonically cleansed. All the lower grade energies are going to be taken up into the light for healing. And we're going to cleanse and clear our space. You may see and or feel this energy coming around you. Take care that it doesn't touch you. This is not for you, this is for your space. If you need to move around like a vacuum cleaner, you may do that so it can do what it needs to do. And you'll see almost like a vortex of dirt and lower grade energy. It's going to look a little bit murky and dusty, like you've actually cleaned the space. None of the higher grade energies are going to remain. We're going to keep in place all the elementals that are allowing the property to thrive, and we are going to release with love all the elementals that are creating a negative space or a lower grade energy for your space. They may leave the property, or they may be sent back to where they came from. But we're going to set the intention now that we just keep this space for high vibrational beings, for beings that are going to honor the space and respect the space. As we see that lifting, you can slowly make your way back into your home. And I just want you to look around the outside. If you're in an apartment and you've got a balcony, you can have a look. Otherwise, you can just imagine. If you can't see all the outside of your building, I just want you to have a look and see what it feels like, see what it looks like. And we're going to allow the cleansing and the clearing to happen all around the outside of the actual building as well. The downpipes, the roof, the gutters, the windowsills, the doorways, everywhere, in between the bricks if you have brick, in and around the wood if you have wood. And again, you're going to notice that vortex of energy lifting up from the property, all of those particles, all of those things that are not working energetically. We're going to say thank you for your service, and now we're letting you go. as you feel that lifting, you can make your way inside your home. And again, we're going to become very aware of the boundaries of our particular property, of our home, our apartment, wherever you live. And just note the boundaries. If you have an ability to do physical gridding, it can be very helpful. You can get things like amethyst and rose quartz and clear quartz, and you can get little crystals and just place them in all the extremities, all the corners of your property if you like to grid properties with crystals. Otherwise, you can place the energy there now. And if you do already have crystals or anything gridding your energy in your home, you can just cleanse and clear those crystals now. And make sure that they're strong and abundant and holding space. And I want you to start in the main room that you spend lots of time in. And we're going to bring a very high vibrational white diamond light into that room. And while you're in that room, we're also going to have this singing bowl cleanse and clear all the corners and all the main areas. Allowing yourself to stand in the middle of the room, and we're also going to clear your body's field as well, so you can maintain a really strong and high clear vibration for the cleaning of your home and property. So just stand in the middle of your room, energetically speaking, and we will clear all of your fields as well. It's going to travel from your feet, up your knees, to your body. We're just going to hold it around your heart space, your third eye. It's going to come up over the top of your head. Hold the back of your heart, the back of your pelvis, down the backs of your legs to your feet. As you clear that main area that you live in, feel free to go into the next area. If you have a bedroom, it might be bedrooms. If you have other rooms, you may bring all of them into your awareness at once. Or you may choose to repeat this meditation and do it for all the different areas. But you can have an awareness of clearing all of that space at the same time, and it will happen. So for all of those areas, we are going to bring that beautiful white diamond light in. We're also going to bring a platinum light in over the top. and just raise those vibrations. Sometimes the areas of our house that we don't use the most will have the most stagnant energy. So we're going to ask for every single area, the nooks and the crannies, the corners, the areas under beds and in cupboards that we don't touch very often, all of those spaces that have stagnant, slow, low-grade energy, we're going to clean and clear and raise higher and higher and higher. And again, we're going to create a vortex of energy, and everything that isn't serving us, we're going to send up into the light for healing. Any elementals that have made their way in the house, we're going to thank them and let them go. From the main area of the house, again, if there are any elementals, any lower grade energies that are not serving us, we'll take that into the vortex as well. And you'll almost see this swirl of energy coming up and releasing all of those things that are not serving you in your home. And again, we're going to use the bowl to help clean the space. Go into all the corners of your property, all of those extra bedrooms, any extra living areas, any rooms that you didn't include at the start, they're all going to be cleared by this energy. The chakras of the house are clearing, the chakras of your body are clearing. The space for your family members are clearing. Just going to clear and bring in a high vibrational love higher and higher, higher and higher into all of those rooms. And feel that lightness come in, allow the density to go. You don't need to know how to do this, just create the intention. There's a particular area that's still staying heavy. Just spend another couple of seconds sending it light and allowing it to clear in its own time. You may find that particularly wet areas might be a little bit slower. We're just going to ask for all the elements to be completely balanced within the home and around the home. So we're just going to ask for the water, air, fire, earth elements all to be completely balanced in and around the home. We're going to ask for the archangelic help to create this. If you have mold issues, if you have areas of your home that are not feeling balanced, we're going to ask for balance to come in elementally. We're going to ask for the appropriate elementals to go to the outside of the property and to help create this balance for us now. And now we're going to thank those elementals and thank the archangelics for helping that section, and they're going to keep working if they need to work until that's done. And I'm going to invite you to ask anyone that you live with, energetically speaking, if you live with people, to come in and be in front of you now. And if you don't live with anybody but you have frequent visitors, you may invite them in as well. And with their higher self's permission, with their permission, we're going to help raise their vibration as well. We're going to invite Saint Germain and the Violet Flame Angels to come in and cleanse and clear their auric fields so that they can feel at peace, at home, and grounded in the property as well. If one of them does not give permission, that is okay. You just honour that. They may allow it at some other point. And if they do, you thank them and you just allow the energies to do their job. And again, we're going to use the bowl to help clear their space, their energy. We're going to start at the front of their feet. And as a collective, we will clear them all together. It's going to come up to the level of their knees, up to the start of their body. We're going to hold the collective heartbeat of your family and help clear it and raise the vibration. We're going to bring it up over the backs of their heads, clearing the back of the heart space as well, allowing that heart to open. It's going to come down past their pelvises. We're going to just reconnect their pelvises to the center of the earth so that they can stay grounded and calm and relaxed. It's going to come down to their feet at the back. And we're going to allow their auric fields to expand as they're allowing it to expand, and to create a sense of peace and space as we're helping raise their vibration up to the 5th dimension with their permission through the energies of cleansing and clearing, and us bringing in a sense of oneness and connection between you and them and the house and the planet. Just allow yourself to stay in a circle with your family or your friends or your visitors, and just allow yourself to feel that connection. If you would like to send this beautiful energy to any family members, you can do that as well. And send it out. Allow them to feel connected to you, connected to your heart chakra, and just maintain the beautiful vibration of being open but safe. You may extend that to your neighbours if you feel like you would like to do that. With their permission, may that help their properties as well. Not all neighbours may let you, but you will have an intuitive awareness of which ones will. And just allow that to expand as far as you can. And now we're just going to bring in that beautiful crystalline energy of the higher Christ consciousness. We're going to just bring it over all those areas that have been cleansed, so that everything and everyone in that space can raise up into the 5D, that we've got this beautiful crystalline DNA structure holding us with our permission, and with everyone that's given permission energetically to allow this to happen. which is going to further crystallize this beautiful feeling of peace, expansion, clarity. And now our homes and our properties have the ability to hold this energy for us and maintain it if we need to connect into it at any time. If you feel that your space is starting to drop, you may play this meditation anytime you want to and help keep it clear and clean. Like a feng shui, but energetically speaking. We can keep our spaces clear, we can keep our fields clear, we can keep our minds clear. We can stay connected and we can stay open. If you're finding any heavy energy from people in your home, you may just send them love. And if they won't allow the love, just maintain a beautiful boundary around yourself. And just ask that your auric field remains strong but flexible. That you keep it vibing nice and high. There's no need to rescue, there's no need to help. There's just the requirement to be the highest possible version of yourself that you can be. And that is enough. Allow it to not buy into any drama, any fear, any worries that might be around you that you might connect to or you might bump into when you go out. Allow yourself to stay in this beautiful space as much as you can. And remember that we're all human, so it's not possible to keep this all the time. But the more we can, the easier it gets, the better it is. And whenever you're ready, wiggle your fingers and toes, come back into the room.